won. I never knew I was a pawn in the game.
They never tell you what it truly means to win. Not your mortal version, ribbons, applause, medals. No, I mean a conquest, where angels go silent, where light is snuffed like a dying candle, where the universe holds its breath, and hell holds a feast. That Friday, we howled, not in torment, but in triumph. I was there, not as an onlooker, not as a whisperer, but as the architect of the undoing. I watched the veil tear, a holy fabric shredded like parchment. I heard the earth groan, as if it recognized the horror before the heavens did. And there he hung, the so-called son, reduced to blood, bruises, and breathless agony. His body still warm, his silence louder than every sermon he ever preached. I watched them bury him, neatly, respectfully, as if that mattered. Wrapped like a man, laid like a king without a crown, dead like a god who failed. And for the first time since I fell like lightning, I smiled. Not that wicked grin I wear when men sell their souls cheap, but a deep, dreadful contentment. The kind of smile forged in ancient pride. The kind of peace only evil can understand. I had done it. The lamb was slaughtered, the shepherd silenced. But then something shifted. It wasn't loud, it was worse. It was still. Hell, my dominion, grew. Cold. Not the chill of absence, but the kind of cold that precedes judgment. The fire didn't just dim, it flinched. The chains, once drunk on celebration, began to tremble like they remembered something I didn't. Something was moving, no, approaching. I turned, and he was there, walking through my shadows like he'd mapped them himself. No army, no thunder, just scars, and authority wrapped in silence. He didn't need to speak, because he was the word. He looked at me, eyes that saw the first light before Genesis, eyes that held galaxies like tears, eyes that, without blinking, undid me. He stretched out his hand. "Give me the keys." I laughed. Of course I laughed. Pride is my inheritance. Defiance is my breath. I am the dragon, the deceiver, the god of this age, the one who whispered rebellion into eternity. But in that moment, like glass before gravity, like a throne before truth, he took the keys to death, to Hades, to the house I built with despair and dominion, not like a thief, but like an heir reclaiming what was always his. And behind him, gates opened, not slowly, violently, defiantly. Prison doors I forged in ages of arrogance. One by one they fell. Abraham stepped forward, free. David sang again, free. The thief, the one I thought I'd claimed forever, free. We stood, watching the exodus of eternity's captives, and we were powerless. How did I miss it? The bruised heel, the crushed head, the serpent's doom etched into Eden's dust. It was always the plan. I was a pawn, a master strategist used. Judas, my puppet, but the strings were heaven's. Pilate, a judge. But the verdict was prophecy. The nails, the wood, the crown, all of them, mine. Yet all of them, his tools. I built a cross and didn't realize I was building a throne. Then he rose, and the stone wasn't moved for him to escape. He didn't need escape. It rolled so they could see, so the world would know death was not the end, it was the door. His disciples, yes, scattered, yes, afraid, but not extinguished. They burned with something I couldn't snuff, fire, and they carried it across borders, through dungeons, into arenas, and every time his name is whispered, I feel the wound I gave him, healing the world. I thought I won. For 3 days I tasted glory, but on the third, hell lost its sting, and I lost forever.
How did I miss it? The bruised heel, the crushed head. It was always the plan.